Hi students, this is Vakas from HTC, and for writing series this is my third lecture, but for writing task 2 it is going to be the second one. In the very first lecture for writing task 2 I discussed the structure of paragraphs in detail, and I told you that I would upload each and every essay one by one. So hopefully you're going to practice these same essays by writing your own ideas, and by reading these will guide you to understand the structure of sentences. Okay, you might remember from my first video that I shared 5 essays which I told you that I would complete and share with you. So in this video I'm going to present first 2 essays. And one more thing, before we jump to our essay number 1, I would like to inform you that the first essay that will be discussed today was also presented in the first lecture. Kindly, I would request you to discard that essay because it was having some bugs and quality was not very good. I was not satisfied with that. But trust me, I will try my best to share with you guys a high quality content. Okay? Now, without wasting any moment, let's jump to essay number 1. Before I start to read essay number 1, just to remind you, in this lecture we are going to cover 2 essays and each one is with 4 paragraphs. Now I will read the essay number 1, whose question statement is: nowadays, the way many people interact with each other has changed because of technology. In what ways has technology affected the types of relationships people make? Has this become a positive or negative development? So, you see, we have 2 question statements over here. And let me read introduction paragraph now. In recent times, the means of communication among individuals have been modified by present day technology. This essay will argue how these means alter the kinds of relationships in which people engage. Also, how it has played a pragmatic role to bring the societies closer and help them to share knowledge and their cultural values. So that's the introduction paragraph. 2 things to note over here in the introduction paragraph. Number 1, the whole paragraph is paraphrasing the question statement. And secondly, I have mentioned straightforwardly my position by choosing pragmatic. Pragmatic, that means positive role of modern technology upon communication. So these are 2 important points here in the introduction paragraph. Now let me read body paragraph 1. A couple of decades ago, reaching out to loved ones was not easy. However, it is accessible now because of the development of the latest communication apps, which make it possible with one click to get in touch with anyone living in a different territory. For example, nowadays it has been observed that many individuals are taking part in intercontinental marriages and at the same time building business relationships. These contemporary communication advancements have played a vital role to bring people close regardless of race. So you can notice that this body paragraph addresses the very first question, and that is in what ways technology has affected the types of relationships people make. Okay, hopefully you understand and grab the idea. Now let me read the third paragraph, that is in fact body paragraph 2 in this essay. The role of technology to globalize the whole world by contemporary channels of communication has a very optimistic impact. However, some flaws exist as nothing can be perfect. Looking at the bright side, knowledge sharing has only been possible with the help of interacting communities, which was not possible without the current devices and technologies. Furthermore, with the help of instant messaging, people can make abrupt decisions to achieve financial gains and to mature career achievements. Overall, we can say that the state of the art modes of communication have made it possible for the world to become a global village. Okay, so clearly I have addressed my position of modern technology having positive or optimistic. Okay, the word optimistic I used over here, that means positive impact, okay, upon our communications, which I mentioned in the introduction paragraph. And here I gave my argument with a couple of examples. Okay, now the last paragraph, that is the conclusion paragraph. Okay, let me read that. To conclude, technology has changed the way many people connect. People are building and strengthening relationships. Moreover, they love to understand diverse languages and cultures of various societies. Finally, these means of communication have left a positive influence upon different communities of the world as a whole, contributing to the future evolution of humankind. Okay, over here in conclusion paragraph, you will merely feel the paraphrasing of the question statement and my clear position at the end. That's the end of essay number 1. Total words for this essay are 291. You can find the soft copy of this essay from description. Okay, so now let's move to the second essay. I will read a question statement of second essay. Some people think that it is better to educate boys and girls in separate schools. Others, however, believe that boys and girls benefit more from attending mixed schools. Discuss both these views and give your own opinion. This essay is to discuss both views and need to give your opinion. Mind you that we can use the word I in this essay if you want to, because you have been asked to give opinion with the letter je over here. We also have an option to write this essay in 5 paragraphs, whereas I have written this with 4 paragraphs. Okay, if you opt to write 5 paragraphs, then your paragraph structure should be like this. Firstly, provide view 1 about what people think of boys and girls are being educated separately, and you can write consequences in this situation. Okay, you can make up your story, but I would suggest you to do some research and fabricate your story accordingly, because reading about these ideas is always going to be very helpful to you for attempting IELTS essays. Secondly, give your view in the second body paragraph. Give your view on other choice of gender specific education environment. So again, as I told you, always be doing some research about these question statements. Okay, and you can take these question statements from the IELTS books already been published, and after research fabricate your idea. Okay, next in body paragraph 3 you can present your opinion, and this is the body paragraph 3. Okay, if you want to add an extra paragraph for your opinion. Okay, so hopefully you grab the idea. Okay, how you're going to attempt 5 paragraph essay. Okay, the third body paragraph 3 is going to be the one which will consist of your opinion. Okay, and actually the fourth paragraph, because we need to include introduction paragraph as well, so it's going to make 4 paragraphs. Okay, and the fifth one is the conclusion paragraph. Then you just need to mention conclusion paragraph about, if you opt for 5 paragraphs, then just mention in conclusion paragraph about what your essay has discussed above, along with a little bit of your opinion. Okay, or you just can mention about what is your essay all about. That's it. Okay, so that's all with the option when you choose to have 5 paragraphs, but I prepared this essay with 4 paragraphs, so that is also very handy. So you're gonna see how I'm going to attempt this essay with 4 paragraphs. And just note that in this situation I'm going to provide my opinion in conclusion paragraph. Okay, that is very important. So let's see how it has been done. Okay, I will read introduction paragraph now. Co-education is assumed to be more convenient by many. On the contrary, Others believe that gender separated classes can prove to be more beneficial. This essay will discuss both the views, and in the end, it will provide an opinion in favor of yielding a gender segregated environment to educate boys and girls. So I need to use a couple of synonyms over here. So over here I have paraphrased the question and provided how this essay will provide you the consequences of both the situations along with my opinion, okay, in favor of my choice. Now let me read two paragraphs altogether. I'm gonna read two paragraphs, okay. First of all, it is a hugely discussed subject matter which is thoroughly researched and with several surveys already been conducted. For example, one of the survey has reported that in a gender specific domain where males and females are dealt with separately, females are more likely to perform better at STEM based curriculum. This was not possible under coeducation, maybe the reason being that students are distracted in such surroundings. On the other hand, despite the distraction and females' better performances with STEM based syllabus, as discussed above, there prevail several advantages which are interlinked with coeducational systems. For example, one of them is nowadays that when practically either gender enters into the workforce, they might have to work with mixed genders. Therefore, provision of such an environment at colleges or universities has provided a level playing field for both the sexes. Okay, so I have read a couple of paragraphs, okay. So in the body paragraph 1, I have discussed and quoted an example of survey in favor of gender specific situation, and I gave couple of reasons which favored boys and girls should be taught separately, right? First, by girls improved performance, and second, it can help curtailing distraction which may be helpful for students to concentrate on studies. And in second body paragraph, I gave a reason in favor of coeducation, that it provides an environment which is more compatible with actual situations, and boys and girls may learn to interact without any hesitation for the sake of professional achievements, okay. Now I will read conclusion paragraph. To sum up, there are lots of advantages and disadvantages which are related to both scenarios. In my opinion, I would opt for the gender separated ideology, and especially from the higher grades onwards, because there are higher chances of distraction and that may cause lacking concerted efforts for studies. Alternatively, another solution can be suggested. In areas of mathematics and science subjects, boys and girls should be kept in separate classes, whereas in arts related subjects, coeducation should be applied. Okay, at the end, I came up with my opinion and an extra suggestion which may be worked or maybe not. So that's the end of my essay too. Hopefully you grabbed and understood all of that very well. This essay consists of 269 words. That's all for today. Hope you will like my video and subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos, and thanks for watching.